Hello, welcome to What's Happening Wednesday, you guys. I'll let you guys start coming in. I'm Spencer. I am your host, and we do this weekly live show here. Give you all the updates of Disneyland and DCA, and kind of from an informed local standpoint. And we're here every week, and it's an interactive thing. You guys can chat and talk with me, and I can answer questions, and you can have a whole lot of fun. And you can enjoy the view of the rivers of America. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can hear the birds chirping, and these are, I don't know if they're real. There's probably a mix of real ones and fake ones, or maybe they're all fake. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. It still has the same effect. It's very calming. And Victor's here making sure that, and keep an eye on that as well. We don't. You know, the title of this one, Victor geniusly came up with this title. To Infinity and Beyond Life Disney, because I'm gonna totally knock this over. So if you guys want to bet on how long it's gonna take for me to knock it over, maybe make your bets now, because it's gonna happen. So yeah, the title is kind of reflecting To Infinity and Beyond, obviously the Alien, Toy Story, Pixar Fest, and the future of Life Disney, and what I'm going to be doing, and what you guys want to see. And I would be open to hearing your suggestions, your ideas. I have a lot of plans, obviously. I'm going to have content, but I'd like to hear what you guys think too, and what is it that you want to see that you're not seeing, at Disneyland, or maybe you're seeing it and you want to just see it from my perspective. Cool. What I'm going to do, because you guys know I'm so blind, I'm coming in closer. There we go. So I can start to read some comments. Because I've been ignoring you guys since I've been talking, flapping. Glad I got off work in time. Yeah. I'm going to be working the next 4 days, so I'm not going to be around Disneyland this weekend, you guys. I'm going to try to drop one more video before the week's up, so I can at least give you guys some content. Is Melissa in here? I think I see that she's in here. She is. So Melissa, I totally am in awe of what you sent me. Look at this, you guys. This is vintage 1970s Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like pictures and information. Look at, there's Mark Davis doing the drawings. I mean, Melissa, you have blown me away. It's in pristine condition. It's like it's brand new, you guys. And come on, can we appreciate the cover? Don't get too sad, but I mean, are you kidding me? So I am ever indebted to you, Melissa. You nailed it. You know me well, obviously. And wow, I walked by today and it's like I was choked up, to be honest. And I'm getting choked up again if you watch my Instagram story. It's not an easy one to deal with. And I know it sounds stupid, but if you're a Disneyland history person, or just a Disneyland enthusiast like I am, then it's tough, So Melissa, yeah, I am. Thank you so much. You're awesome. I don't know what to say. And you know what else is really cool though, you guys? Speaking of cool people, Steve Hall and his mom are here, and they're like literally on the other side of the camera. I'm pointing at him right now. He's right there. He's looking at me. Don't look at me, Steve Hall. Steve Hall is here, you guys. He's been here for most of the week. I got to hang out with him the other day. We went and rode Small World. It's a Steve Hall world after all, because we have to. That's how we do. And if you don't know the story, it was last year when we were all hanging out, and I'd met Steve a few days before, and we were chumming out and hanging out, and we all went on Small World together, a big group of us, and we decided in the last room to have a sing-along where, you just sing along with the song, like over the top, you go for it, right? And the front row that was in front of us, we didn't have the whole boat, you got to kind of have control of the whole boat, but we had a family in front of us that they weren't too into it, let's just say, and I get it, but everybody else kind of stopped, and I kept going. And that's when I inserted the Steve Hall into the Small World. And it was kind of, it's a small world after all, Steve Hall, it's a small world after all, Steve Hall. And so it became a thing. And there you go. And Steve even changed his name on Instagram, right, Steve? It's a Steve Hall world after all. Yeah. So he's down. He is a hardcore Disney enthusiast. He's going to be on the show in a little while. We're going to have him on here and talk, and so you guys can meet him and ask him a few questions. And, just a quick little hello to Steve, and he's probably like, you're massacring my accent in my country, but I'm going to do it anyways. He's shaking his head. What if I just talk to Steve in a horrible British accent the whole time he's here, and then he can just look at me like, I love you, Steve. And when we get to the sock segment, that's when I'm going to bring Steve in because he's got some awesome socks, and he brought me some awesome socks that, wait till you see him. Wait till you see them. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to try to read some comments here. You know what I'm probably going to have to do? Sorry guys, I got to do it. I got to put on these things. Oh wow, they're even like dark shaded, weird. Okay, you guys remember when we started Steve Hall? Hey Jen. Steve looks so dapper. I know, did you see his goofy bound dapper? He was, if you look at my IG, we got a picture together in front of the castle. Hey, Brittany. Gia. Gia says, don't do that. Holly, what's up? How are you? Am I excited for Avengers? Yes. Absolutely. I think it's Life Disney. I think I'm listening to see how others do Disney, like Subscriber Saturday or something like that. Yeah. What else did you write? You load up a vlog from Subscriber that was at Disney. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it kind of does. Spence, could you do more vlogs with friends around the park? I would love to see more of that content. I'm kind of more solo now, so you're not going to see like a giant group of people with me. I mean, if people show up and hang out with me, sure, but I've kind of changed the dynamic of my creative because of me being solo. And so you'll see people from time to time. You know, I kind of try to just, if somebody's with me, you know, I'll probably put them on. But Spence, how were those pumpkin trails? Okay, Rose. So I made a mistake, and I knew I'd have to own this up on the show tonight. Whoa, alien's starting to wobble. So when I did the carrot cake churro, you know, it had kind of a spice thing, and I went to some place in my head about, oh yeah, it tastes like pumpkin spice. It was like a brain fart thing, and so there you go. I just got to kind of own that one. Steve Hall is a Disney bounding master. Yes, he is. Victor Groot is so awesome. Yes. I live like an hour from the park. My daughter wants the buckets so bad, but the question is, will they still have them on Saturday? I don't know. I heard they were still here today. What's happening in the park? What's up, Ariel? It's a little crowded today. See, Mary loves my British accent. Well, thank you, Mary. Yes. Is Victor like me? I don't know what salad is. Stone. I just want to say, Spence, you're on fire. I love Spence so much. Oh, thank you, little chubby. Go with Spence, so he does, and so does my loyalty. Woo woo. Thank you, Martian. How are you? Pumpkin churro. Yeah, I know. I won't live it down, you guys. It happens. I didn't even get it figured out in the edit. That's what was weird. Like I watched this stuff. I combed through it and whatever. Jeff Pike. Thanks for the Carl with the Maynard for dessert. Very clever, Jeff. Very clever. I'm trying to get you to say hi to me. Hi, Marchand. Hashtag pumpkin churro. Hashtag landscape Spence. Okay, Stone. So landscape Spence refers to the first time I did a live on my own for YouTube, and I didn't know that you had to have the camera in landscape mode. I had it vertically, and I ended up live streaming for about 8 minutes and realized it and was very embarrassed, and Stone dubbed me Landscape Spence, and I had to take that. So there you go. Now I'm Pumpkin Churro Spence too, apparently. Thank you, Stone. How do I get that hat? Well, I made this hat. It's a one of a kind. I just used a Sharpie. So you probably, unless they start making it, which I would love if they made this type of hat, I would buy it in a hot second, and then I wouldn't have to work so hard to make it. Enjoying the new videos. Thank you. Am I going to Disneyland Friday? No, I will not be here probably until next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm working a big chunk of time. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday I think I'm working also. So it happens. That's the only reason, you guys, that I can come to Disneyland on such odd days is because I'm a freelance TV guy. But when the work comes, I have to go and do it. You know, when it calls, I go. And then when I'm off, I have these weird extended periods of time off, and then I come to Disney and make videos for you guys. What are some of my favorite Disney YouTube channels to follow? I'm looking for some more to watch. You know who I like? I like Justin Scard. I know he's beyond Disney now. I like Adam the Woo. He's also beyond Disney now, but they're originally they're kind of Disney guys. I like Cheesy Pop, Mr. Cheesy Pop. He's great. Who else do I like? Oh, you know, there's the food vloggers. I forget their name offhand. Magic Journeys. Yes, they do great food vlogs. So those are the ones that I like. Spence, are you ready for Stranger Things season 3? Yes, I am. It just takes so long for that show to come out. It's like, I can't wait. I love it. I still like the first season better. What do you guys think? Did you like season 1 better than season 2? I know this isn't Disney talk, but I remember you saying a while ago, you're not a huge Pixar Fest fan. Change your mind. Well, I'm not a, let's just say, there goes the train. Hello, train. It's not that I'm not a Pixar Fest fan. I'm just not a very knowledgeable Pixar franchise person. You know, I know Toy Story, I know, a few of those franchises, but I'm just not huge on Pixar. That's all it is. I'm embracing it and I like it, and so I think it's fun. I like the colors. I like the approach. I like the whole idea of it being it's about friends being together. It's about just togetherness, and it's a very positive vibe what Pixar Fest is. So I completely embrace it, and I'm learning more about all these characters in these movies, and it's fun. It's something new to digest. We've been digesting the same stuff for years here, so it's fun to get something new and exciting. So there you go. It only seems to be about the food and merch, not as much shows and entertainment. That's kind of true, because you don't see it represented too much in Disneyland as far as like decor. It's very minimal. Even at DCA, it's very minimal as far as decor. Pixar Fest. Blah, blah, blah. When Pixar Fest is over, Together Forever, go away. Yeah, it will. It'll probably go back to Remember for a while. Will you do a top ride video? Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea, Ashton. Excuse me. Favorite Pixar character is the lamp. I like the lamp too. It's cool. My favorite character is the Luxo ball. Because if you're going to say the lamp is yours, then I'm going to say the Luxo ball's mine. There you go. Did you see Mickey's Fun Wheel, now named Pixar Palaron? I did see that, yeah. And they're going to put the characters on the front of the cars. That definitely looks cool. If you guys watch the latest video, the alien popcorn buckets and color-changing noodles, if you watch that video, you will see some bonus footage at the end of a certain attraction that the Incredibles are involved in. It's not open yet. Some ride vehicle testing. That's all I'm saying. What would you like to see in the parks that currently is not? You know what I want to see that I said the other day, and this relates to Pixar? Why at Pizza Planet is there not a claw machine to get little, because they have the stuffed aliens, I've seen them, they're for sale, but why don't they have a claw machine? That would be brilliant. You know how long the line would be? They'd have to have like 10 of them. Oh, I mean, that would be like, come on. I don't know. Sometimes these things are so obvious to me, but who am I? I'm sure there's lots of logistics involved that I don't know about, but wouldn't that be fun? What's my favorite ride selection of Guardians? I only went on twice. Oh, I only went on once, and I got I Want You Back, the Jackson 5 song, which I loved. Did you see? Yes, I saw the testing, and it's on my video. You can watch it. The claw. It would be awesome, right? The change color with the sauce being poured on them. Yep, that's in the video. How bad were the lines to get the alien? They were very long, but if you got here early, you didn't have to wait more than 30 minutes, maybe for your first one, but a lot of people did multiple lines to get multiple buckets because it's one per transaction, so you have to go back in line again to go get another one, and people were getting multiples for their friends and families and for their eBay accounts and whatever. Rose loving the solo vibe. Thank you. Between the drop cake pop and the pumpkin churro, Maynard, too funny. Yeah, see, I'm providing comedic prowess for you by making mistakes. And then you can point the mistakes out, and it's like an Easter egg, like, oh, Spence messed up, like, oh. Have you ever seen like Conan do that, where he does like, people will write in, or they'll send in a video saying like, oh, you made a mistake on this episode and you said this, and he goes, yeah, but I'm going to explain it to you, and he comes up with this roundabout crazy way to explain some ridiculous thing that happened. So maybe I'll do that. Maynard is a big highlight of the park. He really is. If you don't know who Maynard is, guys, he's a cast member that works at the Tiki Room a lot, as well as other places, but he just has a great fun way about him, where he likes to do voices and play kind of a Tiki Maynard character, and I don't know, he just has really a lot of fun with people, and he makes the experience of Disneyland a lot of fun. You got my alien bucket this morning at 9:30, and they started handing them out by 10:15. It was really quick. Yeah, see? Smart, Kristen, because you didn't have to deal with yesterday, Is Pizza Planet permanent or just for Pixar? Well, so far it's just for Pixar, but what do you guys think? I think they should keep it. What do you think, Steve? You think they should keep Pizza Planet as opposed to what it used to be? I'd say keep it, right? It'd be fun. Yeah, I say keep it. What do you guys think? I got the Pixar Fest pin. Oh, cool, you got the pin. Keep it for sure, yeah. It's nasty to get the aliens yesterday. That's why my wife and I decided to buy them today and weren't even more than 10 minutes. Oh, good. Next to Soren. Oh, yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah. We always call it Pizza Planet anyway. See? There you go. Disney guilty pleasure. Pizza Planet needs to stay. Yes. So everybody wants to keep it. Good. You're not happy about Pizza Planet getting rid of spaghetti and meatballs. Well, that is a bummer. When you're at the parks late enough, you should do more after-hours live streams. I will. You know what? I haven't been here late in a long time. Keep Pizza Planet so I can see it. Yes. Is it just me or does anyone else feel they could have done a lot more for the sign? I agree too, but you know what's funny about that? I look at that as one of those creative ideas. Mark Twain is agreeing with me about what I'm about to say. See, so I think that solution, it had. I'm telling you, he's got a lot to say. They have a creative approach because they wanted to make it seem like the aliens came down and took over and draped it over. So that makes sense, as well as it's cost effective. So, and that's what they try to do. I mean, I think that's what they try to do with everything, is do a creative approach, but also make it cost effective. It's a two-pronged approach, or if I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but you know what I mean? Socks. Yeah, we're getting about that portion of the show. Hold on, catching up. Let's see. Question of the day: are you doing Star Wars After Dark 2.0, or is it going to? I'm going to have extras, I hear. Yes, I am. I'm doing Star Wars After Dark. I'm going to do the first night, May 3rd. Apparently, they have just released tickets for, May the 9th now has been added because it was such a big response. It sold out, so they added an extra night. I bet you they knew that going into this, that like if this is big enough, we'll add another night, and they have. And supposedly for that extra night, they're going to add another photo op, maybe that wasn't available for the first one. So they're trying to make an incentive for the second night to make guys like me want to go again, which I don't think I'm going. I'm going to go for the first night, and I'll vlog it, and I'll show it to you guys. But, it's expensive, and I don't think I could do it again, and it'd probably be close to a repeat of what the other one would be, give or take a few different things. But I'm excited that Star Wars generates this kind of interest still, because I'm a huge Star Wars guy. I need to make a sock button. Oh my God, Jen, that's a brilliant idea. I love that idea. Don't let me forget that, Jen. Thanks for keeping it going. You got it, Brittany. First tickets go on sale for night 2. May 1st, the tickets go on sale. Yes, thank you, Jeff Pike. May 1st for night 2, which is May 9th. So May 1st for May 9th. And I'd plan on trying to get your tickets at 12:01 on what is it, 30th? Yeah, on the 30th. Seriously, you gotta set an alarm or something like that, because if you wait till the next morning, they could be gone. It's very possible. What are your favorite socks to wear? Oh, that's a good, where's Lauren? I'm not sure where Lauren is. My daily Disneyland budget. I don't know, and I don't want to know what my daily Disneyland budget is. I refuse to kind of go there at this point. I told my accountant, don't tell me about that. Just make sure I don't go broke. That's all. I love the Grand Canyon and the dinosaur part of the train. Me too. I have a video about that, about the history, so go check that out. I didn't see Steve Hall on Saturday. Well, he was here. What's your favorite Pixar snack so far? My favorite Pixar snack so far was the color changing noodle salad. I know that's not a snack really, but it was really good and healthy and yummy. And as far as treats go, I liked that lemon churro a lot. Not everybody likes it. Some people say it doesn't have flavor. I liked it because I don't like a lot of sugar. You know what I mean? Did you guys see footage of Dapper Day? It was pretty cool. I got a video about that. I did a live. Yes, I am going to do a Trader Sam's, Rose, because they have some new menu items that I want to feature that I think everybody needs to know about. And we could feature some adult beverages as well as non-alcoholic beverages. When is the next Dapper Day? It is in the fall, usually in September. When does the Mickey Mouse party tickets go on sale? Because I want to go this year. You know what? I don't know when they go on sale. Maybe July this year. It might go early because they already sold the ones for Walt Disney World. New hot dog at Trader Sam's is fantastic. Oh, you tried it. Note to self, cake pops. Keep cake pops away from Spencer. I'm going to do a whole video on cake pops, so get ready for disaster. Just so you know, I followed you all along, so I'm glad you've gone solo. Well, thank you, Fam. Think how much money you would save if you went sugar-free at Disneyland. I don't know if that would be the case, Jeff. They got a lot of healthy options, which is going to be another video I'm going to do. Healthy food options here. You're addicted? Well, that's a great addiction. Melissa's not back until December. Oh my gosh, Melissa. I hear Paint the Night has a new float in June. Yes, that is true. June 23rd, I think, is when the second phase of Pixar Fest rolls out with some new merch, some new treats. I think some things will go away. Some things will come in, you know, swap. Okay, but sugar-free Disneyland is not fun Disneyland. Tiffany. Star Wars merch would save you money. No Star Wars merch? Yeah, I know. And I backed off the merch for a while, but then this Pixar thing kind of got me, like it's getting to everybody. Was the cake pop tasty? It was tasty. You're going in 5 days, yes! Is Tomorrow Landing still at Disneyland because it's not like the Disney app, on the Disney app as a shop? Yeah, it is. It's still there. The one that's across from, it's like behind the Galactic Grill stage. That one, you know, I think that's what you're talking about. That sells like the custom badges. Heading to Walt Disney World next week. Well, there you go, Melissa. So you'll get a little bit, you know. You should always bring the alien. He makes a great co-host. He does. So we're going to interview him now. Like, so, Mr. Alien, what was yesterday like? Did you have a good time? Yes. Oh, yes. Life Disney. Oh. It's all he knows how to say. When is Pirates coming back? There is no set date for Pirates coming back yet. Favorite ride at Disneyland? Haunted Mansion. I got to save up for all the new foods and you've been showing and awesome merch. Thank you. Yeah, I got to save up. Do you think the date for Pirates? It is unknown. That's what I was told. But no Spence at Walt Disney World. I know. I haven't been there yet. I want to go. Are you going to try the new food at Rancho de Zocalo? Yes, because I love Rancho. I love the Zocalo. I saw Cheesy Pop doing his vlog one day on, I think it was it was opening day, and he was trying the El Pastor, or the El Pastor burrito or whatever that I want to try, because I love El Pastor. Least favorite ride in Disney? I don't know if I have a least favorite. I've never thought about that. It's kind of, I don't know. Least favorite? That's a good question. I'll have to think about that. Yes, I've tried the spicy corn dog. It's a new vlog that's coming out. I shot it yesterday. Is the Monte Cristo worth it? I think it is. You get wet a lot more on Splash Mountain now? Or you get, oh, is that true, Brittany? I don't know. I don't ride that a lot because I don't like getting wet. So maybe that's my least favorite. You found Cheesy Pop because of me? Oh, cool. He's great. I like his vibe. I wish I could smile more like Cheesy. Like, I don't smile a lot. Somebody told me that. Like, you gotta smile more. I was like, well, Cheesy, he's always happy. I am too, but I just don't smile as much, I guess. I don't know. You need to go on Splash Mountain with Victor. Yeah, we should do it, like, do a photo. I like going on Splash for the photo. Such a ham, I know. What else did I want to talk about? Well, the Incredicoaster testing, so you can see that in the video. What else? Star Wars After Dark, we did that. Well, Solo. Obviously, Solo's coming in May 25th. Are you guys excited about Solo? I am. I just realized, like, oh yeah, Star Wars movie's coming out soon. I can't even, I'm like, ooh, it's like, who would have thought? How can a surfer not like getting wet? Well, here, Jeff, the reason is because I'm clothed and I'm wearing socks and shoes, and I really don't like that swampy feeling of having your socks wet. It's like I don't like it. If I ride Splash Mountain, it's got to be like 100 degrees. I bring a pair of flip-flops with me. I swap out, and I put my backpack in a Disneyland plastic bag, and then I go. Therefore, I don't get, I don't get too wet. And it feels good. You know, it's 100, and you're in flip-flops, your feet get wet. Oh, it's nice. So I suggest you do that. Cheesy Pop is great. Yes, he is. Are they supposed to get more alien buckets? I don't know. Gia, we want Steve Hall. Is it Steve Hall time yet? It's you know what? It's very close. I can feel that. You feel that? That's what that is. You can feel the energy. building. Look at, oh, Steve, oh. What do I miss about living in New Mexico? You know what? That's a great question. I miss the big skies and the sunsets and the beauty and there's a great spiritual energy there. I miss that too. Lisa's least favorite attraction is Abraham Lincoln. She's afraid he's going to come out and attack the crowd. Lisa, that's so funny. It's a small world after all. Steve Hall, that's right, Gia. I also watch Cheesy Pop. He's awesome, just like you, Spence. Oh, thank you. He is awesome. Watch his stuff. You lived in New Mexico. That's where I live. Well, I'm from LA, but I lived out there in Taos, New Mexico for about 3 years. I disappeared to go snowboarding and work at a mountain and just play, basically. I wanted to snowboard every day, and that's what I did. And I also lived in a place called Cuesta, which was north of Taos, a tiny little town. I mean, tiny, you guys, barely on the map. And then I lived in a place called Red River and worked at that mountain and snowboarded and built a snowboard park and did that for 3 years and consumed my life for a while. And then I came back to LA and got back to reality. But I absolutely love it out there. My dad's out there now. He wasn't out there when I was there, but now he is. We're very similar. Marshan, this year I go to Mickey Halloween party. I want to dress as one of the cast members from Haunted Mansion. Oh, that's a good idea. Does Steve Hall know Monty Hall? I don't know. Let's ask him. Do you know Monty Hall? Do you know who he is? Not a clue, guys. So Monty Hall he's an American presenter, host type guy. So Steve's from Britain, so he's not aware of Monty Hall. Plus, I think Steve might be a little young to know who Monty Hall is as well. But he was the host of a game show called Let's Make a Deal here in the States, where people dress up in costumes. And Mom knows, yeah. And they dress up in costumes in the audience, and then the host comes and picks and goes, all right, if you can pull out, if your driver's license has the numbers in these sequence, 6, 7, 4, 5, 2, I don't know. They try to, pick out stuff and give you prizes, or it's you got door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. You pick whichever door you want, and you pick door number 2, and they open it, and it's like a bunch of chickens, and you're like, wah, wah. Or it's like a new car, it's kind of a wacky version of Price is Right kind of thing. What's my alien's name? Oh, I have to name him, don't I? You know what I'm going to name him? Steve. Steve the alien. There you go. Steve. I have family who lives in Cuesta. No, you don't. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is crazy. That is really crazy. It's a tiny little town, you guys. Like, really tiny. Anyone renew their annual passes yet? The pass was so crazy costly. I haven't had to yet. Game shows were the best in the 70s. Yes, they were. Absolutely, Jeff. I kind of grew up on game shows. My mom worked on a lot of game shows, and then I ended up working on them. And I was kind of raised on game shows, basically. I love them. From Duplicity. Oh, cool. Yeah, Cuesta, you guys, it's really small. That is so cool. I'm just tripping on that. Anyways, Val says, we want to say hi to Mom, too. Val says hi. Is Steve hilarious? That's pretty good, Stone. That's good. You'll see very soon. I was just there in March. I'm so excited for Avengers. Good, yes. I love your Gong Show story. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jeff. I should post that on Instagram at some point. Have I been to Artesia? I think I've driven through there. I haven't been on Brittany's Dock in a while, Brittany. It's been a while. I love that place over there. So if anybody doesn't know, over there on Tom Sawyer's Island, that thing over there on the other side, there's a few different little docks. One of which that faces kind of Pirates of the Caribbean. Actually, no, it faces more Stage Door Cafe, kind of that did. And it kind of faces the dock for the boats. Brittany was on, we were doing a live stream, and we were like, well, we got to name this dock. What do we name it? And a bunch of people had names, but then she just said Brittany's Dock, and I thought, you know what? Let's call it Brittany's Dock. I like that. And so it is forever Brittany's Dock. And the next time I do a live over there, I'll show it to you guys. We'll point it out. Your sister lives in Angel Fire. What? So Angel Fire is another town, you guys, that has a ski mountain. Taos, Angel Fire, Red River. They're all kind of in that kind of. That's crazy. Wow, weird. I digress about the past. You know what? So I think we're gonna take this Steve and swap him out for another Steve, because it is that time to show socks. and to hang out with Steve Hall because he's only here for a brief time, and I don't get to see him as often as I would like to. But I got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Hall! It's a small world after all. Steve Hall. It's a small world after all. Steve Hall. It's a small world after all. It's a Steve Hall world.
Hi, Gia. Hi, Steve. Hi,
Can you believe it, you guys? He's usually, like you guys, you know, talking in these live streams all the time, and we actually have him here. I have him here.
Normally looking at him with comments, typing, not typos.
He's typing, yeah. And what time in the morning?
Can I let everyone's secret?
Yes.
For some reason on YouTube, when I put in the comments, they let me see the first line. If I go to a second line, I cannot see what I'm typing. So if there's ever a typo, that's why.
Good excuse, Steve. Sure. I'm buying that. No.
I love you too, Melissa.
So tell me, because I always know that, you know, the time difference is like what, 9 or 10 hours?
It's 8.
8 hours. Okay, so what if it's 6 o'clock here? You're watching what's happening Wednesday at what time?
2 in the morning.
That's dedication, you guys. That is dedication. He's usually at the bar, obviously, but that's besides the point. No, I'm just kidding.
If I'm late, it's because I've had to work, but most times I don't have to work that.
Right. Because I always forget sometimes, and Steve will say, "Oh, I got to go to sleep," or it's like, when I go, "Oh my gosh, that's right. He lives far away." So, Steve, you've been here all week. You've been having fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. And you've kind of you arrived perfectly like last year, Dapper Day, and you looked awesome. He did this goofy bound it was Dapper Goofy, and it's on my Instagram. You can see a picture of that. It was great, and I felt very underdressed. Yep. I just did a short sleeve shirt at the time, but it's whatever. And
Can you remember what I did last year?
Last year, yes. Hold on.
It wasn't Disney.
Oh, it wasn't a Disney bound. It was a bound?
It was a sort of cosplay.
Okay.
I was the 11th Doctor.
He's a Doctor Who guy.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Like Chris Hardwick, my boss, these guys are big
I'm
time.
so jealous of Hardwick. He has a TARDIS in his house.
Yeah. He also has a stretching painting now, Steve. He's got a lot of things that you and I would cherish, but we'll have to just let him be that guy for us. And you know what I told him? We were talking about the redhead the other day, which we're going to talk about in a second. And we're thinking, you know, if they put that on auction, I said, "Oh yeah, are you going to buy it?" And he was like, "No, that's going to be so much money." I was like, "You have to buy it for us, right? Like he has to do it for us." So, if anybody hears about that thing going on auction, please let me know. He's pretty plugged into all those auctions, but so you got to ride it. At least that's a really good thing that you got to come here and ride that like, before it went away. Are you happy that you got to do that?
But at first, when they said it was going to close, I thought, "Oh no!" And they told me the date, and I thought, "Whoa, I'm going to be part of history. I'm going to be there on the last day." It was pretty special. And
I came earlier that day to shoot some stuff, and I was doing a history video on pirates and ended up scrapping it for a lot of reasons. But anyways, my last 2 passes were I was filming it, and so I wasn't completely engrossed in it, and I feel weird about it, and I didn't really get to say goodbye because I was going to come back after work that night, and I had to work late. Didn't end up coming back, so it was like I didn't really get to say goodbye. So it was a little bittersweet, but I walked by today, and it was tough. It was like, it just...
I walked past it, turned to my mum, I said, "That's depressing."
It's very depressing, Steve, and who's going by? It's Ernest S. Marsh, number 4. I'm going to teach you guys all these trains so you understand. There's 5 trains. That's the 4th, Ernest Marsh. There's CK Holiday 1. Start taking notes.
Which I rode earlier.
You rode the CK. That's the number 1. Second one is E.P. Ripley, number 2. Third one, Fred Gurley. Right? 4th one, Ernest Marsh, that's going by now. 5th one, Ward Kimball, the only one that was named after an Imagineer. There you go. Remember those. There'll be a quiz. So glad you get to ride. Yeah, there you go. She's
my
coming back as a badass pirate.
Dapper Day.
She's always dapper anyways. Steve,
she's smiling.
She's coming back as a badass pirate. Yeah, she is coming as a badass pirate. I just hope that they keep the same animatronic that we have, because it looked like they switched it out at Walt Disney World. I don't know. I
don't know how I feel about it, because obviously Paris got it first, and obviously like the rum, auction off rums there.
Yeah.
I would have thought they would have. It looked in the Paris version as if, obviously it's in French, so you couldn't understand.
Yeah, you couldn't understand what they were saying, but
I might be wrong about this, but I could swear the redhead in the Paris version, as far as I go. So my feeling was that they maybe said they were getting rowdy. He said, "We want red," and she fires a gun. To me, that would work perfect. I
Yeah.
like the run line,
Sure.
but that would have been a perfect way of keeping
like
the
that.
"We wants the red" headline in.
I like that. Maybe it's a because of NRA and gun laws here. Maybe
Yeah.
it's it's a touchy situation.
Yeah,
Maybe it's that.
Yeah.
I know, and they're auctioning off chickens. Wouldn't the pirates just steal the chickens?
Yeah.
Anyways, and I'm sad about losing the voiceover of Paul Frees as the pirate. What do I get? What do I offer for this Winsome West? That
Yeah.
guy's voice. We're losing that. It's going to be a sound-alike that's not going to sound anything like him, and I don't know. It's tough. I don't want to be negative and sit and talk about all this stuff, but it's just sad. We missed the red. Anyways, Steve. So what I wanted to ask you, because I like to know our fellow Disney enthusiast as yourself, hardcore this guy. What is it that makes you come back to this awesome place, Disneyland, every year, and to come from so far and to make such effort? What is it that?
It's the atmosphere. Obviously, I've been to Disneyland Paris 5 times,
Okay.
and it's the most beautiful out of all the Disney parks, no doubt.
Okay.
But there's just something about the atmosphere here. It's just completely different
Okay.
to Paris.
That's interesting, because I haven't been to any other Disney resorts, so it's hard for me. I've only heard things from people like you or other people that have been to Walt Disney World or Shanghai or whatever, and I hear a lot of that. Do you think it's because of Walt was here? Do you think there's a little bit of that?
Yeah, I think it's the history. And also, as you said many times, this is a locals park and not a tourist park.
Absolutely.
And even watching videos of Walt Disney World, it's a tourist park, so
Yep.
the interactions with the characters, when you watch a YouTube video of Walt Disney World of Paris, you get some good interactions.
Yeah.
It's like today, me and my mum, we stopped for a break on the Riverland in behind Edelweiss Snacks.
Oh,
Alice
Edelweiss
came
Snacks,
along.
Oh, Alice, yeah.
And there was a little girl. There was no one else coming out to see her because she was out of the way. So
Yeah.
Alice was there talking to her for ages. You would not get that in Paris.
No.
If Alice was to come out in Paris and just try walking around, no cast member, because there was no cast member with her, they'd get mobbed. Without doubt.
Okay.
The cast member have to protect the characters of
wow.
Paris.
Interesting. That's a good
Yeah.
point. No, that's a really good point, because I know I agree with you about the magic here, and I have not been to other parks, but I get that feeling here.
Yeah.
And I feel like because it was the first, because it was Walt's dream, it's the template, it's the archetype for all the other ones that have,
Yeah.
I've heard things about that, Shanghai and Disney Sea are like the best and all that. I'm sure, but they wouldn't be anything without this.
Yeah.
This is
Without
this is the origin. So cool. Well, that's awesome, Steve. I like hearing that. I like to just try to find out what drives everybody about Disney differently, because we all have a kind of our own.
You said that I do need to go back to Paris.
You got to go
Just
back
getting
to
the money.
Well, now they Disney has taken over Paris,
Yeah.
because it wasn't, they didn't own it before, right?
That was I was glad to hear.
Yeah. So I'm sure that we're going to see improvements there,
Yeah.
and things because there's a standard that Disney has. We all know, and that's why we love Disney.
The whole company were trying, but it was just the money.
It was
And
yeah.
Obviously, they had the debt. I remember Disney when they paid the debt off to the bankers.
Yeah.
Disney, the debt was owed to Disney. When that happened, I said they're going to end up buying it.
You can tell.
That's the only solution. Disney
That's great.
needed to
No,
buy
that's
back.
awesome, and it's going to make it a lot better. Now, Steve, what we got to do is show our socks. Now, let me show you what Steve and his
This
mom
is
got
where
me.
I could turn into it's a 4-wheeled Steve.
Yeah. So check this out. I'm representing now. Yeah, that's what's up. And get ready.
Ready
Here
for
comes
this?
Steve's. Here we go.
Oh, can you see him?
Yep, I'm going to tilt down. Boba Fett, what's up? What is?
I had to up my game there when I was coming to see Spence.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He brought the sock game, you guys. That's what's up. And I also got a, oh, there we go. Hold on, we got a little, there, we're back.
Yeah.
Okay. I also got an Oxford t-shirt. I'm
'Cause I'm from
legit.
Oxford.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna claim it, dude. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm from Oxford. I went to that school. What?
Famous for its universities and Harry Potter.
Oh, very Harry Potter, yes. Very Harry Potter. And you went to Universal the other day, right? Did you go? Or no?
It was Warner Brothers yesterday.
Oh, you went to
Just
Warner
doing
Brothers.
this.
Did you enjoy it?
Loved it.
It's the best tour, right?
Yeah.
You guys, I know it's not Disney, but if you want to see a working studio lot with a lot of history,
it's incredible there.
yeah, and you get
Mum's giving the thumbs up there.
yeah, Mom's giving double thumbs up. It's a tiny, you know, at Universal you're in a giant tram, like a Mickey and Friends type of tram. Well, guess what? At Warner Brothers you're in just a little golf cart. It's very intimate. There's only about I don't know 15 people with you or 20 people.
About
it's
4 or 5 rows of people.
Yeah. And it's very hands-on. You get to walk on stages. You get to see stuff. They tell you. It's almost like every tour I think is unique. It's not always the same. It just depends on what is working, what's happening, and then you even
the prop department is incredible.
The prop department, you get to see all that stuff.
Yeah, you just get to walk through it.
It's so cool. And I often
photos, certain things you can't. They say you can't take photos of if it's going to be used. If it's going to be hard out.
Yeah. It's really worth it, you guys. I would highly recommend if you want to see that kind of stuff.
You get to go. As Spence said, you get to go on a working stage. We went on the Lucifer stage. Obviously, you can't take photos because obviously spoilers.
Yeah.
They literally just finished recording for the season, so it hasn't aired yet.
Kind of like me with Talking Dead. I can't like a lot of times you guys see me story at the show, but I'm purposefully like I don't shoot. There's Easter eggs on our set every week. The props department and the producers create all these little things that represent the episodes. And I can't show any of that stuff until it airs, and I won't. I won't reveal anything.
Secret guest you cannot show.
Yeah, secret guest, a lot of things.
Because we know what's happening when there's a secret guest.
Most of the time, even though Chris says it doesn't mean they're dying, but 9 times out of 10 it does. Who is that?
Who's dying this week?
Yeah, seriously. So what else are we talking about this week? We talked about socks. I think some people were talking to Steve.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I haven't been reading.
I haven't either. Let's see if anybody.
My man won't come on.
Oh, Steve, what does your shirt say? That's what it was.
Join me, shall you?
It's the Adam the Woo shirt. I love Adam the Woo.
Like Spence, I love Adam and Justin.
They're great. They really are.
A lot of the YouTubers I watch, I wouldn't have found any of them if it weren't through Adam or Justin.
Yeah. I found Justin was the first one I started watching when he had his blonde spiked hair and he wore the leather jacket all the time, and he would do history videos about Disney, and that's what I was searching for, and he had the content that I was looking for, and his personality was fun and goofy, and he makes me laugh. Like I was telling Steve the other day, he did a vlog where he was over at Tomorrowland, and he was mid-sentence talking about something, and then the stormtroopers walked by, and he goes, "Oh no, the cops!" And it just was
a genius.
Just such a. It was because it really happened. It was off the cuff. So that's.
I will meet him one day.
Yeah.
I'm unlucky. I came last year. Some of you may know. He was in Paris.
Of course.
I actually don't ask me how, but I knew he was going to Paris beforehand when it was supposed to be a surprise.
Stalker. No, just kidding.
No. I just gotta say. If you've been on his Spreadshirt and you see the Crazy Like a Fox t-shirt, or if you ever saw that I'm voting for Mr. Dapper t-shirt, you're looking at the designer.
There he is.
I designed those t-shirts for him.
Yeah. And he knows you, you guys just haven't physically met.
He knows of me. We obviously emailed a lot for the
first
Mr.
time.
Dapper.
So I watched a Justin video, one of many that I watched. It was one of his mail videos, and he was in his car going through his mail. And he says, "Oh, it's from the UK, from across the pond, Steve Hall, or whatever." Now, I hadn't met you yet.
Yeah.
About a month later, I met you, and then I went, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, that was
That's
me.
the guy. I went and rewatched the video, and I was like, "That was you!" And it was so weird.
Me.
Yeah. And I was
Sent
like,
Ali that'd be a t-shirt.
Yeah. And so, I don't know. It was one of those funny things, right? How the world works. Small world. Yeah, especially in our Disney community here. Yeah. So, I want to give a shout out. I'm going to turn the camera because my friend Spence. I have a namesake friend who's one of my loyal viewers. He's right over there. I don't know if you can see him. Hey, Spence. There he is. There's my man right there. Yep, look at that hat. He's styling. So he's one of my loyal friends, and he came to watch the show tonight. And we share the same name because we're like that. We cool. Mm-hmm. So thank you, Spence, and your family for showing up today. You guys are awesome. We love having you. They're literally right over there hanging out, so it's fun. And it cleared out. There was a bunch of people here eating. Now it's just our loyal Black Disney homies.
That's how quiet it's got.
Yeah. Just the birds. And here comes the Mark Twain again. Yep. Let's watch her approach. Look at that, Steve, huh? Majestic, beautiful. That's what Walt Disney, I always say, would be so happy to know that is still something that people enjoy to do here. Because Mark Twain was such an inspiration to him,
They need to get Mark Twain back at Paris.
Oh, they took it away from Paris? Yeah.
Well, they have it, but from what I heard, the engine caught fire, and obviously
Oh, boy.
Disney didn't own the park, and apparently it's becoming a bit of disrepair at the moment because they didn't have the money to fix it once the engine
Maybe
caught
now
fire.
that Disney has
That's the
control,
hope with the
you
Disneyland
know.
Paris fans. They're hoping that they
Yeah.
put the money and get it back up. They've got the Molly Brown,
Oh, is that what they got?
yeah, but the
See if
Mark
anybody
Twain-
waves to us.
I have
It's hard
been
to
on
see them. They're waving. I don't know if you can see them though. You gotta wave to people when they go by.
We got a couple of
Hey, look,
waves.
there's a Goofy hat, Steve.
I've got one of those.
Yeah, I bet you do. Let's see what else. Just unbelievable place. Just always amazes me totally. The golden hour light. Love the sunsets at Disney. I know. Look at that lighting on me right now. Look at that. Oh, I'm just bathed in just this unbelievable. It's the golden hour. There we go. Now I'm gonna talk like you, Steve, but in terrible. It's just a terrible version. It's what I say too. I say that it must be like if I were to hear someone try to do an American accent, and what I generally hear sometimes it's a combination of a surfer and a country guy is what
I'm
I
not
hear.
attempting it.
Right? No, but kind of like you, there's a lot of dialects in
Yeah.
England. There's different regions. You've got the
Like Cockney.
Liverpool. You got that whole thing, the Beatles vibe, right? And then Cockney, and then I'm sure there's tons of other
The
regions.
most famous person American to ever try a Cockney accent and fail. But the whole country of the UK loves him still, Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke.
I always say
It's like
that.
his own Cockney. It's like Van Dyke or something. I don't know.
Favourite Disneyland food? Churro and corn on the cob.
Wait, what did they say?
What's my favourite
Oh,
Disneyland
okay.
food?
Okay.
My mum loves the chili lime corn on the cob as well.
Oh, I love that. That is.
I'm forgetting one thing.
Elote, I think they call it. Yeah. Yes.
One thing can't forget, Jolly Holiday combo.
Oh, thank you. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bam.
My mum
That
agrees.
is. That's hands down.
We had it. It was like we waited a few days before we had it. And it was like we've got to eat it. It's just too good.
It's a life Disney favorite. I think it's a stand. I mean, it doesn't, even if it's cold out or it's warm out, it's either way. Somebody had it the other day and I was sitting over there and I smelled it and I was like, I
My
want the
favourite ride is
combo.
down. It's Pirates.
Pirates.
Second favourite is Indy, which I haven't been on yet.
What?
I've got to go on it. There's a few I still haven't done.
Gotta go on. You know the hack for Indy? I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So there's a hack. If you book your fast pass for Indy in the morning, like the first thing that you do, and if you're here before 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
a lot of times, because of crowds, what they do is they start off with a certain amount of cars, and then
Yeah.
as crowds increase and lines increase, they add cars, ride vehicles to the system, and they have to stop and do a shutdown to do that. And it happens most days. So if you have your fast pass reserved, it ends up becoming a multi-experience pass for any ride in the park.
Which is brilliant.
So if it's a crowded day, I say book your Indiana Jones first. And
Yeah.
either way, you're either going to get to ride it or you're going to get multi-experience pass. Tell me if it works for you guys. I've heard
Yeah,
that
I'm
it
the
works.
same Steve Hall.
Same Steve Hall.
Yeah,
There he
I'm
is.
the small world Steve Hall.
That's him. We got him. You're looking
Yeah,
at
it's
him.
a random land hat. I'm a sometimes mobber.
Yeah, Random Land, sometimes Mom, Adam the Woo.
Yeah.
They're both on the road right now, right? Are they both
Justin
out?
isn't. He was,
He's leaving like tomorrow or something, right?
Is he?
I think so. I believe so. Victor's shaking his head, right? Yeah. I
that
think,
would be my luck for him to go.
no,
on
it
road.
is. It makes perfect sense.
I
If
don't-
you're here, he's leaving. They don't want anything to do with you, Steve.
Yeah. I missed him Sunday that day. I was going to stay late and ride the last boat in Small World, but I was too tired. I got home to my hotel, looked at Instagram. Justin's in the park.
You dropped the ball, dude.
Yeah.
You had your
Yesterday,
chance.
went to Warner Brothers. I was quite tired coming back from Warner Brothers. Went to hotel to have a rest. Mum said, let's go now. I thought, no, have a bit more rest.
And he was here yesterday.
No, kidding not. Walked in the park, walked into a shop. A lady turned to me. Is that a random land hat? Oh, yeah, but I just saw Justin a minute ago. Showed me the picture on his phone. Oh, which way was heading? Oh, he was leaving.
Of course.
Yeah.
He heard you were coming.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, Steve, I gotta go.
Yeah. It's Johnny Depp all over again.
Basically. Yeah, because so last year,
Tell me the story.
when Johnny Depp made his appearance at the Pirates ride and was physically in there just as Jack Sparrow, and it's this big deal. It went so viral. It was crazy. guess where he was? He was here. He was
I
at
was here
Disneyland.
last year,
It's his
that
favorite
week.
actor. It's his favorite attraction. Probably one of his favorite movies, right?
Yeah.
And you had chose to, as part of your trip, you do other things aside from Disney.
Yeah.
And that day you were at Universal, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Got back, looked at me.
He's never gonna live it down. Never. Like
The
and
annoying
Johnny
thing
Depp,
is-
that will probably never happen again. I mark my words. That will never happen.
We got back to the hotel. The annoying thing is, we got back to the hotel.
Yeah.
We were hungry. Thought, let's go down to downtown Disney. Went to Napolini. Checked my Instagram. Johnny Depp's in the park. What?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. There was so many people, and he came out of the upper door where they looking over the queue, and he was. Oh, it was crazy. It was very cool.
Right.
I'm sick of being single with Disney. Oh, let's see. Oh, give it a ooh shout out. You ready, Steve? Okay, here we go. So we do the cross up. Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, yeah. Gotta get the oohs in. Thank you, guys. I also did the Mad Hatter live.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you
Oh,
see
I
that
didn't
video?
see that. No, I didn't see that.
It was in. I think it was in Esplanade. They had like, I think they had posters up for
Okay.
Alice Through the Looking Glass, and they just had the faces of the characters, and they kept changing. It was one on the multi-changing screens, and they just kept changing characters. They changed to Mad Hatter, and everyone's just watching it. And all of they had a camera mounted on that, and Johnny was somewhere else watching, and he was just physically watching them, talking. And it was like you say, if
That's
someone was
crazy.
wearing a shirt with Mickey Mouse on it, he'd say what they were wearing. They're like, what?
That's crazy. Kind of like Turtle Talk, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like that type of
They
thing.
literally did it with Johnny Depp as that Hatter, and because it
Turtle
started,
Talk with Johnny Depp.
It started off as still, and all of a sudden he just started talking, and he was like, oh, that's cool.
That's crazy.
Then he'd
That's
say
so
something
crazy.
specific about the person.
Yeah. That's insane. There goes CK Holiday, number one.
Oh, funny story. Johnny actually appeared on a chat show in the UK, and they asked him about the whole Pirates.
Oh, did they?
I've got to tell people, because if you haven't seen it on YouTube, just put up Johnny Depp, Graham Norton show, but he's on there, and they asked him about it, and he said, and he was like, when he wanted to do the first Pirates film, he thought it'd be a cool thing to do, so, and he was saying he got to do it, and he said he was stood there silently, and he saw the first boat come around the corner, and he goes, "Oi, what are you looking at?" And he goes, "Do you want to know what I got?" Nothing. He said all he got was all these iPhones staring at me.
Yeah.
And all he heard was, "That's a pretty good animatronic."
They thought it was real. Yeah, because his animatronics look
He
so
said
real,
it
too.
was the proudest moment of his life.
That's awesome. I wish I could have been there. I was not there
He
that
couldn't
night.
believe it, the first boat.
How do you handle going by yourself to the park? I just do. I don't know.
Goofy.
Favorite character, Goofy for him. For me,
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse. Old school, There's my man right there.
Having said
Mom
that,
agrees.
I finally met Sully. In
Oh,
the
you
park.
did? I didn't. I did meet Sully. Sorry, I forgot.
Sully's my favourite Pixar character.
I like Sully. Yeah.
Never seen him in Paris, but obviously Pixar pals.
Did you get a photo with them, with
Yeah.
him and Mike? Well, I have to say my daughter is. Sometimes she has other things. Yeah. I need a Disney freestyle hat. Yeah, I know. Paparazzi Mike's like, he's like, "Where's my hat?"
I'll try to read the comments.
Love the live,
Melissa,
live,
she won't come
live.
on camera. She's very shy.
Favorite character is Jessica Rabbit. Oh yeah, I forget that that's a Disney franchise sometimes. I like Roger Rabbit. I thought that was a great movie. It was fun, and it relates to Hollywood and
Okay. They say hi to them.
a lot of highs.
She's saying hi
hello.
back.
She gave like double waves, you guys. She gives
Yeah.
double thumbs up and double waves. Like that's legit. Steve, meet Steve. Look, it's two Steves now. It's the two Steves. It's a new show. Two Steves. It's two Steves and a live stream. Favorite Disney character, Stitch.
My mum's dying.
She's dying over there. We got her. Oh yeah, Tiana. Marchand likes Tiana.
Can you remember my mum's name?
Are you?
Yeah.
Is she asking me?
Yeah. Could you remember?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Thanks.
Yeah. Because I gotta admit, everyone who's met my mum calls her mum purely because I don't tell her the name. This is my mum.
Yeah.
Can you remember? I did tell you, I think, eventually.
You might have told me a year ago. But she's mum. Oh, she's mum to me. Sorry.
Yeah, everyone still calls her mum, even when I tell her the name's Kath.
She's adopted me and I've adopted her.
Yeah.
So because we're like bros from across the pond.
Yeah. No, I didn't get a Sully bucket.
You didn't get Sully?
No,
Did you get one of these?
No.
You didn't get me? Oh.
I want one, but there's no way it'll fit in my suitcase, and we got too much to take back.
Yeah,
That's the only problem.
Yeah, like Justin trying to fit those things in his cupboard.
You mean he tried to smash everything in his
I
cupboard?
know, and it was like the glass breaking thing was so funny. So yeah, ask us anything, guys. We're kind of coming towards the end of this thing, but you can ask us anything. Steve might just say he might not want to answer your questions, or maybe he will. That's up to him.
Jeff wants you to adopt him.
Yeah, Jeff Pike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great dude. He's got an awesome
Yeah.
beard. Yeah, beard game strong. Really fun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. Yeah. All right, she says yes, Jeff. Hope you know what you've gotten yourself into.
In the UK, I'm just outside Oxford, which is famous for its universities. About 20 minutes from Oxford, about an hour and a half from London.
And I'm just about an hour
fact,
away.
my hometown is actually featured at Disneyland.
No, it's
Did
not.
I tell you that?
No, it's not.
Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't.
There is a mention of my hometown at over at DCA, but there is.
Okay.
We went to look at the Pixar Pier preview at Blue Sky Cellar. My mum spotted this. I don't know if you've heard of MG cars, but they
my mom loves MGs, by the way.
If you look on the wall in the Blue Sky Cellar, there's an MG car logo, and around the edge it says Abingdon-on-Thames, Oxfordshire.
Because that's where they're from. That's where the factory is.
That's where.
And that's where you live.
That's our hometown.
So yeah.
Well, I work.
So you're always here.
Obviously, it's not made in Abingdon anymore. MG's now made by BMW, which is still around. It's still in Oxford. The factory's still, but where the factory used to be, I work across the road from where it used to be.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's what Emmons most famous for, the MG cars.
Yeah, my mom loves the British sports cars. She's a huge fan. What's the other? Nash Rambler? Is that a British Nash? The Nash? That might be American. I don't know. But she's really into the MGs, MGB, MG. Yeah, she likes the small little convertible, sporty little deals. That's her dream car. I know you're sick of people asking. Tell us what happened, Katie. We're just not doing YouTube together anymore. I'm solo. Even better, this means Steve Hall is my brother. Best day ever. Jeff
Would
Pike,
I
yes.
move to LA? If I came into millions, and my mum knows this already, I spent half the time in LA, Anaheim, and
and she'd come too. Yeah.
I've got a young niece and nephew, and I could not just move here and be away from them.
But you could take some extended stays.
Yeah.
You could have your condo in Anaheim.
I'd be here a lot more if I did have.
Yeah.
I keep saying if I won millions on the lottery, but I don't play the lottery.
Okay. Favorite Disney song, Steve? Go. Mom said it's a small world. Yes. Sorry, Steve. That's it. That's it.
I would say I've always said it's Beauty and the Beast, but in a close second, I see the light from Tangled.
Oh, okay.
Certainly when that came on, watching Fantasmic, it gets me. It's a beautiful song.
That makes sense.
The most underrated Disney song, I've got to say, never gets mentioned, from the original Pete's Dragon, Candle on the Water.
Thank you. The original Pete's Dragon.
I love it. It never gets played. No one ever mentions it.
I know.
But I think that is a beautiful song.
Anytime people mention Pete's Dragon, they're always like, and I'm like, oh, you're talking about the original, right? Helen Reddy? No. Helen Reddy. What was the little? He played the drunk. Why can't I think? Oh, Mickey Rooney. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't know the kid's name who played, but I as a kid was like, I had a crush on Helen Reddy. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so awesome. Like I loved that movie. Candlelit. No, Candlelit Wind.
What's the name of the professor in it? I keep forgetting his name.
Oh, he's funny. The guy with the little bowler hat. Just a great movie. If you haven't seen the original Pete's Dragon, you guys.
Professor.
Oh, the guy with the mustache. Yeah.
Great British actor, Alan Dale.
Oh, good reference.
Yeah,
yes.
I know him very well.
Every
I don't know if
bit.
anyone watched British films, but if you can, watch the Carry On films. He's in a load of those. That's how I know Alan.
That's how you know him. Okay, because I don't know of him because he's British, but he does that great
not
song.
Alan Dale, Jim Dale.
Oh, Jim Dale.
It's something Dale. I forgot his first
dicing.
name.
He's like talking about cutting up Pete or Pete is cutting up Elliot or whatever.
He's really funny. If you've ever got a Harry Potter audiobook, it's him that does it.
Oh, it's him that does it. Okay. Because that's what I miss about MSEP is the Elliot at the end was always fun and
don't get me wrong, I love Paint Night.
I love Paint the Night too, but I have I have a lifetime of memories of that show, and my mom says that she brought me the first year when I was 2 to see that, and
I can remember Disneyland Paris the first time. I can remember seeing it. I loved it straight away.
Yeah. They still have it there, right?
No, it's gone.
It's still somewhere. I feel like it's somewhere.
Yeah. It's somewhat. I think it went just before the 10th anniversary, and they replaced it with Fantalusion. But obviously, I was looking forward to Painting the Night when I booked my first visit.
Sure.
And they said, "Oh, it's not going to be there." I thought, "Oh no!" Then they said, "MSAP's coming," and I was like, "Yes."
Oh yeah.
It's a parade I thought I'd never see again.
I mean, there would be no Paint the Night without MSEP. It's the evolvement of. Because even in the beginning, they even say like a spectacular.
Mom, question for you. What's your favourite Disney character?
Oh yeah, Mom's favorite Disney character.
Oh, I know this. Why am I asking? Donald Duck.
Yep. She's pointing at her watch. She got a Donald watch.
She's wearing a Donald Duck cap with the D on. I suddenly saw the D and thought it's Donald Duck. Why am I asking?
Oh wow, we're running long.
Oh, and the second favourite is Tigger, without doubt.
Oh, good old Tigger. Have you gone to the short film in DCA? I have not yet. Steve Hall, favorite animation movie?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. I was doing the other night. I was making my friend laugh.
As well.
When Angela Lansbury sings it, she's awesome. Yeah. Of course. Murder, She Wrote. Yo.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
2 Disney legends. Angela Lansbury, Dame Julie Andrews.
Yep.
You're welcome, America. UK give you both of them.
Thank you. No, really, and
Mainly sometimes.
And we gave you the bastardized Cockney accent of Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sometimes we want Julie Andrews back.
He's great, right?
We keep
Dick
telling you we want Julie Andrews back. We made her a Dame.
She is amazing, and when she does the voiceovers in Remember Dreams Come True fireworks thing.
But again,
that's what
thank you for Dick Van Dyke, because we love Dick Van Dyke in the UK as well.
You know what I call him?
Accent.
Because I got to work with Dick, and I called him DVD, Dick Van Dyke. I was like, "What's up, DVD?" And he's such a sweetheart, and he's so cool, and he has so much energy and is exuberant as anybody. Amazing.
He's never changed.
I see him at the Ralph's in Malibu, you guys, like shopping. It's crazy, and it's like, oh yeah, it's a mind melter, and like, you're like, there he is, And I work in Hollywood. I work with a lot of stars and stuff. That one floors me, And
I have to say, there's 2 Disney legends I would like to meet: Dick Van Dyke, and someone you've met, and everyone I seem to know has met, and I still haven't met him. Bob Gurr.
I knew you were going to say Bob Gurr. He is a pleasure. I've gotten to meet Bob a couple of times. Again, exuberance, energy, life, enthusiasm. Still, I mean, like, I would like a little bit of that. Kind of like Ringo Starr, not to go off track, but that guy also has so much energy, is so into what he's doing still. And it's like, I look up to dudes like that where I'm like 47 and I'm like, I'm tired, I can't get motivated.
One of your favourite Beatles, isn't it, man? Ringo.
Yeah. Love Ringo. So Marty Sklar. And oh, you met Marty. How cool is that? Because he's, you know, God rest his soul. Love to hear Mom laughing in the background. Yes.
You
See,
can
we
hear her
got her.
laughing.
We got her. Ask your mom this: why does Donald put a towel on after a shower when he never wears pants? She goes, I don't know. That's Donald.
I have to say, my mum's laugh on the plane here and last year. We loved The Big Bang Theory. She was watching it on the plane.
Oh,
She
it's a
goes,
great show.
"Oh, that was so funny." I thought, "Yeah, I know you found it funny. The whole plane knows." And she goes, "How?" And goes, "We could all hear you laughing. You were the only voice anyone could hear."
Oh, that's so funny. Can you get it for your Instagram, Spence? Yeah, I would love to. It's just, you know, with the Hollywood stuff and the celebs, it's a fine line with me because I work with them that I don't want to, you know what I mean, put them on Instagram or do that. It's a respect. It's a professional thing. It's like the only guy I'll do that with is maybe Chris Hardwick because he understands, and I would ask him before I did it. But I don't like to bombard people with that, and I don't like to use them for that. I feel like I'm using them if I do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And I know it would just be cool to share it and show you guys, but at the same time, it's such a fine line. I mean, trust me, there are so many people that I would love to have done this with and done a selfie.
Yeah.
That legends that I look up to, Lori, like the 14-year-old Spence would have been like, "Are you kidding me?" You know, but I have to just take it as a memory, and
it's
that's
like celebs in the park. You see them, you want the photos with them. It's like
you just kind of give them their
David
space.
Beckham was here
you know?
recently. If I'd been in the park, I would have left him alone. But I'm a Manchester United supporter. He's my all-time favourite Manchester United player. I would have left him alone just because
out of respect.
He's with his kids.
Yeah, and you know if he's coming here, that it's a family day, you know. So yeah, it's
I haven't tried any of the Pixar treats yet. I have got to at some point.
I've tried too many, and it affected me in a bad way because sugar is gnarly.
Yeah. Can I just say, my mum nearly did try the pumpkin spice churro.
He had to go there. See what he did? You see that? I like put him on the show for 5 minutes, and now he's already no. It's fun. What happened was, if you guys watched the treats video part 2, I tried see, I can't even think of the name of the carrot cake churro.
I thought I was going mad watching it. I thought
everybody did. They were like, "What?" I got so many
I
comments.
could swear he said carrot cake at the start.
Yeah, and I said, "Oh, it tastes like pumpkin spice." Everybody freaked out, and now he won't let me live it down. But I'm also not going to I'm not going to let you live down Johnny Depp. So there you go.
Next day, he was in the park with me. Instagram, rubbing it in on his Instagram when we went on Pirates.
Hey, it's how we do. You got to bust each other's chops. That's when you actually care about somebody. That's what you do. You just
Stone, I would love to visit Walt's Barn, but the problem is, obviously, driving here, I'm used to UK roads and I'm nervous. LA traffic, I've seen it.
And to get to Walt's Barn, you got to go through the worst of it.
Yeah,
you got to get to downtown,
obviously,
and, you know.
So Warner Brothers, I got a lift, and it's going to cost money taking this.
Yeah, because it's far from here. You know? All right, guys. Well, listen. That's Steve Hall. You guys know now. You know Steve Hall. You always hear me talk about him and reference him. There he is. You see him in the chats. He'll always be part of what's happening Wednesday. He'll always be a part of Life Disney in my world. So it was great to have you on the show, Steve. It's so fun, and I'm so glad that you're here and Mom's here, and I love you guys. And I think it's probably the last day I'm going to see you.
Probably.
Because when do you guys leave? Monday?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you Monday. But,
yeah, we'll probably leave about 1:30.
Okay, so there's a chance. I might have to work Monday. I'm not sure yet, but this could be the last time that I'm hanging with Steve for this
Melissa.
trip. But it's okay. Remember, you guys, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit your notifications because we go live like this a lot, and you're going to want to know when that happens, right? That's it.
Thank you.
Life Disney, Steve Hall, Steve the Alien, producer Victor.
Yeah.
He's there. Mom's there.
He's here.
Spencer's here. My other Spencer. We'll see you guys next time from Disneyland Resort, Hungry Bear Restaurant. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Life Disney. Bye-bye.